Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are customizing a license plate. And if you know me, you know I love working on cars, and I love customizing them. I like the way they look, body kit, styling, mechanics, pretty much everything. And today we're gonna clean up this old California license plate, and we're gonna revamp it a little bit and make it look fresh. And if you guys are new here, my name is Ernie and I customize a whole bunch of stuff, and I like doing all kinds of cool little things, and I love doing art as well. This is my main job. This is what I do for a living, so keep on watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So California sells these black license plates with a yellow letters and numbers, and of course you gotta pay every single year to be able to have those license plates. But if you got a traditional license plate like this, and you can definitely revamp it a little bit. Now don't ask me if it's legal or not. This is just for your viewing pleasure, and if you have a custom car or a race car, it's kind of cool to have it done since it's not going to be on the street. But in either case, I want to show you how it's kind of gets decorated and revamp a little bit. So what we got to do first is remove all the stickers and obviously clean the license plate itself. So you can definitely use different tools to get the stickers off. Obviously you will have different layers for different years of license, your registration renewal. And the one thing you can do to prevent it from kind of ripping if it's too old is you can take a little bit of the packing clear tape and put that over the sticker, and then try to peel it off. This way it comes off in one whole kind of like a whole thing without it getting ripped off. So if you're seeing all these scratches on this particular sticker, is because over here we kind of tend to do that so nobody steals our renewal registration. There are people out there that just come by and rip that off. So that's kind of like a trick that a lot of people here on the street do. They slice up their sticker. This way, if someone tries to peel it off, obviously they cannot, and they have to do it one thing at a time. Super annoying. They won't do it. So that's why there's a whole bunch of scratches on this particular license plate. So the best way to get all the sticker material or all that glue is to use either alcohol, or you can use mineral spirits to get rid of all the glue that's on there. And of course we're going to end up cleaning the entire license plate. This way the vinyl really sticks on there. Once you have your decal removed and you have the month of the license plate also removed, you can wash the entire thing with soap and water. Kind of makes it easier to get all that grime out of there. And of course you can, if you have like scratches like this, you can kind of sand it a little bit if you wish. But in this case the vinyl itself is kind of thick, so it'll cover all of that. Alright, I have pre-measured all the numbers and the word California up there, so I already have that already translated on the computer, and I'm going to use a vinyl cutter, vinyl plotter to be able to cut all those numbers out. So for each license plate it's always going to be different, because what happens is they puncture or they embed the numbers onto the plate using steel, and then they come by with a regular printing machine that has no numbers. It's completely like a block of paint, and anything that is raised gets covered in paint. So each number is going to be totally different on all the different license plates, and it's never going to have the same shape and the same look, because obviously the puncturing and the pressure of the machine is always going to change from license plate to license plate. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut my vinyl to size. As you can see, the month is still on there, which I ended up taking off here in the future once I noticed it was on there. So right now I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of vinyl on all sides of the license plate. If you ever buy a decal from me or from someone else, the easiest way to kind of work with vinyl is putting it on a table. If you kind of lay it on a flat surface and work your way upside down, it tends to help you a little bit, because if you're trying to peel this up in the air and somehow it folds on itself, then you're kind of stuck. You're trying to muscle your way around trying to get it to unpeel itself, and it's just a mess. So the easiest way is to kind of lay it on a flat surface like this and just peel the backing off, And once you're done peeling off the back, it's laying flat on the table. This way it doesn't curl up on you. So I'm just going to take the plate and drop it down here. This way it also helps me hold down the vinyl and helps me remove the rest of that backing on there. So I know it's already cut to size and we have enough space on the left and pretty much all the way around for it to be folded up. So let's go ahead and flip it around and let's apply some heat to the vinyl. This allows it to get softer and it becomes a little bit stretchy. This way you're able to push it down and really form it around your letters and numbers. So let's go ahead and do that, and once it's pretty hot, then you can start pushing down the vinyl, and you may need to do this a couple of times. This way it stretches out. Obviously you want to work on smaller areas first and just kind of continue going all the way around. Alright, and the trick here is to work your way from the center out and try to avoid getting any bubbles, air bubbles in between each letter. Obviously you can't really avoid that, so sometimes you will have those, and I'll show you how to get rid of those here in the next few minutes. So like I said before, you want to work from the center out, and you don't want to push the vinyl in its place around the numbers, because you want to kind of have that loose just in case you do get bubbles. You are able to push the bubbles out from the center out, and you don't want to have the area around the letters be all firm and fitted, because then you won't have a place to push out those bubbles. So if you find that you have a little bit of crease there, you can always peel the backing of the vinyl out and try to flatten that area out. This way you can avoid wrinkles. So if you have bubbles in between the letters, all you gotta do is take a little knife and puncture it. This way the air leaves that area and you can push down the vinyl and it'll stick on to the license plate itself. This way it's really on there and firm, so it's not gonna peel off. So it's only a tiny little puncture. This way the air leaves. So if you don't have one of these knives, you can always use like a needle or something small, so you can make that and pop that bubble. So there's two different ways of finishing off the edge. Either one, you can roll it onto itself, roll it back, or you can cut it off. I found out either, that really depends on you, but if you roll it back, it gives you a nicer, cleaner edge. But the corners are a little bit difficult, and the other way around is if you cut everything around, then obviously it gives you a nice edge, but it could lift off in the future. So depending on which one you want to do, then go ahead and do that. And while we're working on the black of the license plate, I'm going to send the file so we can start cutting the numbers out, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can download the letters, so you can cut them if you have a Cricut or some sort of vinyl cutter, or if you want to get just the numbers or the pre-cut, there's a link down there as well, so you can get your specific number cut out, and I'll send you a send you the letters and all the vinyl so you can do this yourself. Alright, if you're using your original sticker and it came off the plate and you don't have your renewal yet because it's the middle of the year, you can always use a little bit of tape here. If it's been cut or destroyed a little bit, you can apply that tape and it'll help you kind of hold it together. All you gotta do is just kind of cut around the edges and use double-sided tape to put it back onto the license plate. This particular double-sided tape is used for construction. It's very heavy duty, so it's actually more sticky than the original glue that's on that sticker. So your sticker is definitely not going to fly out if you put this or use this particular double-sided tape. Alright, everything's cut out. We've applied transfer tape to the sticker, and let's go ahead and do the letters as well. We went ahead and applied, like I said, a transfer tape to that as well. The easiest way that I found to do this, like I said, each license plate is not exactly the same, so I cannot provide you with numbers in one whole sticker. So you would have to cut each individual sticker out, each number, letter, and put each individual one individually. So obviously you want to put each number and letter as straight as possible. Obviously there's no real way to do this, but if you go ahead and take a look at the right edge of that license plate, you kind of get that vertical line see if you can kind of align your letters to that so they don't look, you know, wobbly at all. So and obviously you have the raised number, so you're trying to put that on top of that raised number. So if you do that successfully from far, you won't even tell if you're a centimeter off. Can you get this in different colors? Yes, you can. You can have different backgrounds and different you know, numbers. Do I recommend it? No, because you know, you want to stick with the original color as possible. This way you don't have any issues if for whatever reason you're taking your car off the track and for whatever reason you're on the street and you don't want to cause any attention. So it's just easier to keep you know, keep it all like, you know, what the DMV provides, and just kind of stick with that. So but of course, if you have a show car and that's not always going to be on the street or never going to be on the street, you can go crazy with different colors and go from there. So, and if you want to do different states as well, I can do that as well. You just have to send me a picture so I can take a look, and sizes, so I can know exactly how big each letter is. So other than that, it's pretty simple, basic, and it could work for any state. So each license plate and obviously the year it was issued will have a different type of font. So if you want to send me a picture of what yours looks like, I'll try to match it as close as possible. This way you can get a kit that actually fits the same font style that you have on your license plate. So it's a little bit easier for you to apply all these numbers individually. All right, let's go ahead and put the word California there on the top, and we're almost done with this project. For this particular project, you don't really need any special tools. You know, obviously your knife. If you're trying to push all these decals down, you can use your fingers, your nail, or if you have like a credit card, you can kind of use that as a squeegee and kind of push the vinyl down, and then once that's applied, you can peel off the transfer tape. We're coming close to the end, and let's go ahead and take a look at the final results. All we got to do is just apply the month and we should be done. We got another one to go for the front of the vehicle, but don't forget to put those stickers, the registration sticker on there. This way you can you know, be sure that it's legal to have in California. Alright, and that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and take a look at the links in the description below if you really like this project, so you can do it yourself. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and for now, take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the street.